So far we've spent all our time separating the subject, the flower, from the background. Now we're going to turn to the flower itself and model it. Now modelling is where we alter the underlying form of the subject before we put in the details, and that's the important thing to remember here. The details go in last. So you prepare the underlying form of the subject, whatever that is, whether it's three-dimensional or a simple relief like this. Then right at the end, the surface decoration, the details, are what you put in. So keep those two stages clear in your mind, and we'll move on to see what we can do with the flower and the leaves, give it a little bit more shape. Let's start with the flower. Now, inside this space, the hub of the flower, the little middle circular bit, that is separated from this area here. So in the same way we have the background separated from this outline, we need these petals separated from this outline. So I'm going to come round with my V tool, not too deep, because one of the rules with relief carving is we don't want anything in here deeper than the background. It sort of looks a bit odd. It's quite a shallow cut along here. Okay, then I'm going to start moving the background down to here. So I'm using my flat gouge and I'm just floating some of that in. Down this side. If I'm going along the grain here, but if I was going against it, I'd have to come in this direction, which I'll do anyway. So not too hard an edge. This is going downhill here, so this is easy like that. So I've separated the background. Let me shape that a little bit more. So there's its tearing in, so I need to come this direction here, or across the grain, slicing it like that. So I've lined in, I've lowered the background. That was very easy, leveling at the same time. So now I take my gouge that matches the circle. I'm going to press that in, lift, move round very carefully so I get my nice shape. Lift, set in, push around here, make sure that's going well round. And from this side here. So although I've got the line, which I drew the compass, I'm actually letting the tool dictate the shape. So here we are all the way around. So I've come round in a circle, and then I can probably go back to this one, just clean up. All the way around. So there we've got a little cylinder here for the boss. So I'm going to stab that in fairly firmly. I'm going to make sure all those little marks here are all cleaned up. So very light cuts here. One of the things about a tool like this is if you make a very light cut like this, it's hardly a curve at all. So if you make very light cuts, you can finish off the surface with a tool like this. And generally speaking, most carving tools can be used in a whole variety of different ways. So we come around here. So just as before, making sure this junction is nice and tidy. And then, so now I've got my background, this ground inside here, and now this is my top surface. I'm going to just round this over. So I've got my flat tool, turning it upside down, low angle grip, and I'm just rounding over the edge like this. So I'm going across the grain, and seeing what happens over here. So this is a very flat dome. Along here as well. Now it's very easy to dig this corner in here if you come over too much. So just try and work with this bottom corner to round this over. And again, there's a whole thing. You can use these tools upside down, so you get a totally different cut to if you're using it this way. But what I will do is I'll just slightly skim over this and clean it up, because it's quite dirty from the pencil on my hand. So I'll just clean all that up there. And I'll just go around one more time, just to make sure that's nice and sharp edge. Then that will be the centre of the flower, and that's all we're going to do for the moment to this, because anything else, dividing the petals, that'll be a detail. The next thing I'm going to turn to is the stem, and a simple way of working this is just to put a hollow down the middle. So this is a running cut, and as you know, the running cut along the grain is a little bit tricky because you might go with it or against it. So I'm all right so far. I'm making shortcuts with a little bit of a turn to the tool, a little bit of rock there, and I'm bringing this down very, very gradually down behind the flower, like that. So I'm in with luck here, everything's going well, I'm in with the grain. If I was tearing the wood, what I must do, the rule is remember to stop and reverse direction, like so. But we are going slightly downhill, and I think that helps us here. So I've come right up to the edge, so I've got a sharp edge along here to the edge of where we put the original V-cut. So there's the stem, given a little bit of a hollow, and that gives it a little bit of shadow in the middle. An alternative, of course, would be to round it this way, and you could do that with your flat gouge like this. Now, the next thing we could do is look at the leaves, and what I'm going to do is put in just the middle vein here and separate each side of the leaf, because at the moment it's very flat, and I think we can make this a little bit more interesting. Now, instead of having a line of the vein coming out in the middle like this, it's more interesting to sort of put it in a curve, something like that, you see. So it's not so regular. That's just more interesting than straight. So, and with this cut, with the V tool, I'm feathering out to nothing. So that's one of those reverse tapering. So big cut here, nothing here. And on the same side, other side rather, big cut to nothing. I'll do that again. So now we've got two halves of the leaves, and what I'm going to do is round over this one. So I'm going to take this edge, give some shape to this side of the leaf. So I take that whole corner off down to just above the background. So there's just a small ledge there, here. And just move that in, and the same on this side. So controlling the tool, just shaving that off up here. And then on this side, instead of being rounded, I'm going to hollow this side. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to put a cut down the middle first. I'm going diagonally across the grain, so I can see that this side is good, and this side is a little bit torn. So what that means, I can make this side better by coming over here. But for this side, I'm going to have to come down in this direction. So a a little bit down this direction here, and perhaps a little bit back there. With this slice and cut just to finish off down the bottom. So this side, this edge now lifts up a little bit and this side goes down. That makes it more interesting. Now on this side here, I'm going to put a pilot cut down the middle, see what's going on. So this time, this direction up here is good. So I'm coming up here. And then it's this side that's not very good, so I'm just going to come down this side and clean it up. And the trick is marrying this bit in the middle. So that's always a little bit tricky, and sometimes you have to go backwards and forwards. So, so right to the edge, a little bit very just to the edge, like that. And the last thing we can do is perhaps something with this little bit of ground here, this little soil. And again, I'm just going to round this edge over a little bit. Just coming up lightly here and a bit more rounded over there. So just rounding this over, giving a little bit of depth rather than it being just flat. Taking that down there. Not doing much here in the middle, just cleaning that up a little bit, and then over to here. Perhaps I'll take that down to the background. So I've come down to the background here. It was just a decision I just made, and we're going to come down to the background here. So this goes into the frame here. We've got a strong line down the bottom and round it over. So with that, the sort of modelling is finished. As you can see, there isn't a lot to do in this carving, but generally speaking, this is like now everything's done, ready to put the details on. And as I said, the details are like the last thing that's going to go onto the surface. So that's what we'll be doing next.